Hey, good day, everybody. Steve Browski here. One of the things I just want to talk about today is the fact that not everyone gets the job that they want, the promotion they want, especially sometimes the first time they apply or they take the test or go through the process, whatever it is in your situation. It seems like at least a few times a week I'm getting emails, texts, calls from people. Some I know, some I've worked with, some I haven't worked with. Um, and a lot of the times those calls, texts, emails are frustration, bitterness, pissed off people, basically. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people that are like, "Hey, I got the promotion, I got the job," which is awesome. That's great to hear. The great news when that comes my way. But a lot of times I hear a lot of the rejection, the frustration, and most of the time it's like, this is fucking bullshit. I'm never gonna whatever test for this department again, or I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna retire. Or I'm gonna whatever. It's I get it. If if you've wanted anything bad in life, which pretty much every one of us has at some point in our lifetimes, personal life, professional life, whatever else, you're going to be disappointed when things don't go your way. And you should be disappointed. I mean, if you really want something bad enough, obviously you're going to put the time and effort into it to be successful. But just because you put the time and the hard work and the effort into something doesn't mean it's going to happen this time, next time, 5 times from now, 10 times from now. I guess the deciding factor is when you give up. And I think that's what everyone has to come to grips with is if you want something bad enough in life, if something truly is your dream, your aspiration, your goal, you got to stay focused, stay persistent. And when you're dealt with setbacks, which again happens to all of us, personal life, professional life, you've got to be able to roll with the punches. Yeah, it sucks. It's disappointing. I get it. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. But there's a saying out there that you've probably heard. What defines you is not the adversity, not the curveball that you were thrown and you swung and missed at if you like baseball like I do. It's not the adversity, it's how you handle the adversity and move on. Or basically, as they say, build a fucking bridge and move on. Because your coworkers, your family members, your friends, they're there to support you, I'd like to think and hope. But again, there comes a time where they don't want to hear you whining and complaining and bitching and moaning and groaning about whatever it is. There comes a time where they'll, hopefully be a good sounding board for you, a good ear. But there comes a point where it's like someone needs to tell you, okay, here's your choices in life. Are you going to bitch and complain for the rest of your life? Because I don't want to be around you if that's the case. Or you got a day or so to get it out of your system. Don't take it out on the dog. Don't take it out on the kids, your friends, your family, anything else. But now start focusing on what do we do from here? Where do we go from here? If you're in your current position and you still want whatever it is, that next position, whether it's a promotion or another department or another opportunity, whatever it is, join this, the hazmat team or become a paramedic or I don't know, just like I said, get promoted, become a captain, become a chief, whatever. You've got to stay focused. And so much of promotional processes, just like entry level processes, it's hard to define who the best candidate is. A lot of people get so wrapped around of, well, I was the best candidate on paper. It's a very subjective thing, really, when you think about it, because really, what is the best candidate? Most education? No. Most experience? I got 50 years on the job. Who fucking cares? Are those 50 one-year experiences? Or even if you're on the job 50 years continuously learning, okay, does that make you better than someone, say, with 30 years or 20 years? No, that's just my opinion. So it's really not education, not experiences. I got the most certifications. I got binders on the shelf of certifications. So what? Pay the fee, get the B. A lot of the certification classes are just that. You pay the fee, you get the B. You showed up, probably didn't even have to take a test. Well, here's the challenge. You want something bad enough, don't worry about other people. Just worry about yourself. Stay focused on that. Don't worry about qualifications. Now, qualifications are important to get you in the door to the next process or the next phase of the process. So you got to be qualified to get in the door to be able to compete with the others. But so many times things are out of your control. You may think you had a great interview or you did awesome in the process, and you might have done awesome. But again, maybe you just weren't the best fit for whatever reason. And it can change so much based on who's in front of you, as in the raters. Meaning, today you could go in front of 3 different raters. that are evaluating your performance, whether it's the oral interview or whatever event of a hiring or promotional process. Well, those three people might just think you're awesome and then score you number one. If you go, say, to a different door, three different raters, same questions, same answers, those three different raters, same time, might, instead of giving you 100% like the other panel did, they maybe think you're only a 70% or even a 60% failing just because maybe you just didn't click with them. And I know that sometimes people say, well, that's unfair. That's the unfortunate part of life is it's really, I won't say it's unfair. Well, life is unfair. I think we all realize that. But going through promotional processes, hiring processes can be very challenging. And again, even when you put your best foot forward, as they say, or your A game on, things sometimes don't always work out in your favor. So like I mentioned earlier, it's not the curveball that defines you or the adversity. It's how you handle it. So get it out of your system, focus in the future. And if you want something bad enough, you'll get it. You may have to find out the next time you take the process, or you may have to go to another department or another state, maybe even another country, I don't know. But if you want something bad enough in life, you've got to stick to your dreams. But unfortunately, too many people today just play the victim. They give up, they blame others, never taking any responsibility for themselves. And then, of course, they're bitter for the rest of their lives, and nobody wants that. So, I don't know, just some ramblings for what I hope is worth something there in your pursuit of whatever it is in your life, whether it's a promotion, a position, just something that you want personally or professionally. So until the next time, my website, code3firetraining.com. Code3firetraining.com has a lot of great resources for all ranks of firefighters from all types of departments. Feel free to connect with me on social media. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. Just typically my name, Steve Przebrowski. If you don't know the spelling, I don't expect you to know the spelling. Just go to code3firetraining.com or Google my name, and hopefully it'll spit out all the letters without causing any problems. So until the next time, stay focused and really, really, really don't worry about the past. Focus in the future. All right. Have a great day.